Let's look at the grade 12 one. Ngiyabonga yasiwenze manje ama-question ngoba kade wagcina ukuyibona. But let me just move on and then by next week sobe sesiwenza ama-questions alento. Alright, at grade 12 one, which is the equation of a cycle. The next topic after that, it's going to be the hard ones. It's either going to be trigonometry or Euclidean geometry. But for your sake and for your time and to understand better Euclidean geometry, start practicing the cycle theorems. Just know the theorems. Do not go in detail. Just note when the line drawn from the center to the chord, those things. And they look at the diagram, draw them. Don't go in detail to prove and stuff. Just learn the theorems. That's all. Okay, it will be easy. Now we know that the equation of a cycle is given by x squared plus y squared is equals to what? R squared, right? This, it is going to be the radius square. Radius square. Now, if the equation of a cycle is given in this form, it means the equation is centered at the center or at the origin. Understand? Whenever a given equation is in this form, it means if you have a cycle, its center line is where? At the origin. Understand? And what you need to know, I'm going to begin it with the diagram. If this point here is going to be 2, this point definitely will be minus 2. If that point there is going to be 2, that point there must be what? Minus 2. Understand? Because lily point and lily point, they're actually the same. Yes, because the equation is centered at the origin. Understand? Now, with what you know now, shifted. When the equation of a cycle is shifted, which means it's no longer centered at the origin, the equation is given by x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equals to r squared. It means that this value is also the radius square. Always take note, this value is always positive. This cannot be negative 25. This is always going to be a positive number. You understand? So this cycle here is going to be shifted anywhere but not in the origin. You see, such cycles, you understand, all of these cycles are not centered at the origin. They need to have this type of equation. You understand? So you must be able to read from the equation your cycle is centered at what quadrant. Understand? You know, if it's a minus a, the thing is shifted to the right. And if you have a plus a, the thing is shifted to the left. Understand? Whenever you see a plus here, it means it's shifted to the left. The moment you see a minus, shifted to the what? To the right. And in the questions. Right. The next one, I am going to talk about simple properties here. Tangents. Now, a tangent to a cycle, it's going to be a line that is going to touch a cycle once, and at that point the tangent will be perpendicular to your radius. You understand? I'm just going to give you a cycle here, and then I say this is a tangent. So if this is the center, the line drawn from the center to that point is going to be what? It's going to be perpendicular. It's going to be the diameter or the radius, but most especially we always talk about a radius. The radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. So if betitola equation a tangent, you can actually get the equation of a tangent using the radius, because at that point these two share a point, and at that point this line is perpendicular to that line. If you have a in there, I can get in. Understand? Tangent perpendicular to radiuses. You understand? Another concept that you need to understand, it's the radius. Now this concept of a radius is very easy. It means if you are given a cycle, the distance from here to here is actually the same as the distance from here to there. It's actually the same as the distance from here to here. All of these distances are the same because they are from the same side. Right? The radiuses, the radii are equal in one cycle, which means all of those distances are equal. You understand? Right. What is the next concept that you need to understand about? Remember WM. Remember.
Between the M and B.
It's I.
Remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
To remember the theorem of Pythagoras, which means it's going to be what? A squared plus B squared is equals to what? C squared. You need to remember this thing a lot. Understand? Right. And the last one. Understand all cycle geometry. So you need to understand everything about Euclidean geometry, because one of the problems that you'll find here will include exactly geometry question. So you need to understand how can you do the thing. Alright. Now I'm just going to do a problem here. Completing the square. Right, I'm going to complete the square. So we are given, I'm going to give you a situation like this. A x squared plus 4 plus bx plus c plus a squared y plus d y plus k is equals to p. You are given some equation like this, and nginikezwa ama-equation of a cycle in this form. Ngineze example 2x squared plus 3x plus 4 minus 2y squared plus y minus is equals to 4. Abanqini bathi thole equation of the cycle in this form, kodwa bekunikeze into kanje. So if wanikeza into kanje, one thing that you need to take note, x squared no y squared, they have the same coefficients. You understand? X squared no y squared, they have the same coefficient. The coefficient of plus 2x, the coefficient of again plus 2x. If you coefficient that you minus 3x, the coefficient of minus 3x minus 3y. Understand? My coefficients, that's one I code. I got x squared no y squared. And then it contains a constant on this side. You it's a constant. You don't call it we set to the other side. Choose 2x squared plus 3x plus 2y squared plus y is equals to what? 0. So good deal. Some constants onke. Into ofuna ukuyenza wena ukuthi divide ngo2 yona yonke. Mo divide ngo2 yona yonke lento uzosana noba x squared. Lo 2 lawo ama coefficients. Uzosana x squared plus 3 over 2x plus y squared plus 1 over 2y is equals to what? 0. Masuqedile ukwenza kanje, complete square for my x values and for what? For my y values. Now you can let complete square. Open a bracket. Put this x here. Take this plus, if I get even a plus, and multiply this term. Go 1 over 2. We'll multiply the term go 1 over 2 over no 3 over 4. Close the bracket, squared. Plus. So complete the square man. Tata lo y pen substitute again. La. Tata this plus and substitute again. La. Multiply this term over. Go 1 over 2 on it. More multiply 1 over 2, 1 over 2 is 1 over 1 over 4. Close the bracket, squared. Is equals to minus 3 over 4 squared minus, it's plus 3 over 4 plus 1 over 4 squared. We add the realization diesel on the other side, but this is square. Your final answer will be x plus 3 over 4 squared plus y plus 1 over 4 squared is equals to 10 over 16. This thing here, it's the equation of the cycle of this. Understand? Do another example. Alright, let us look at another example. Let us have x squared minus 3 y plus y squared plus 4 is equals to 6. What do you notice? The colorful again ubheka ama-coefficient y squared nobani x squared. Ama-coefficient lana la njani iyafana ngithi, so which is 1. Akhona ama-constant on this side, yes angithi, which is what? 4. Thatha lo formula njani add on the side, uzosala ngobala x squared minus 3y plus y squared is equals to what? 2. And then completes the square. Uzocomplete isquare ke uzocomplete isquare ke like x angithi nakephi nalapho y. Shuthi ke uma complete isquare ubona uma complete isquare nginaka iphi term, nginaka le term ezoba nobani, ezoba no x. La ku x squared ikhona enye term ezoba no x? No, should ngizofaka balana x squared plus in brackets. Uma ufuna complete isquare la kwanza unaka iphi term, unaka le term ezoba nobani, no y kuphela. Ngenza njani uma nginaka le term no y kuphela? Ngithathe lo y ngimreplace lana ngithi ngibe no y. Ngithathe lo negative ngimsubstitute lapha. Notice in the incomplete ngesquare. Uma complete isquare funa kuhlezi kuqala bani? U-y kulandele bani? U-y squared kulandele bani? U-y. Angithi yabo la kuqala negative y plus y squared. Ngeke ukuthi uthatha muphi y uthatha lo. Ngeke ukuthi uthatha lo plus umbeke la. Funa uthathe lo negative le sign eseduze kwabani? Kwa y not kabani? Kwa y squared. Nice and and then multiply lo ngobani? 1 over 2 ngobani bani? 3 over 2 squared is equals to bani? U2 plus bani? 3 over 2 squared. And then your final answer is going to be x squared plus y minus 3 over 2 squared. Two plus 9 over 4 is equals to 17 over 4. I-radius le yona i-radius le because equation yakho ihlezi nobani, ihlezi no r squared ngithi. Should kuzothola i-radius funa ukuthatha i-square root sale number esukile. Should i-radius yale number uzobani? I-radius yala kuzobani? Square root 17 over what? Over 2. You need to take the square root of that number. So the square root of 17 over 4 is going to be what? Root 17 over 2. And then if you go back here, what is the coordinate of the center? The coordinate of the center lies over negative 3 over 4 is to negative 1 over 4. If you know plus la shuma supala la zobala ban or negative. If I take no minus, la should do parabala ban positive, or keep a ban negative. Should the equation yes center like zobo ban go x work contains a x should the x coordinate ban or 0. If I coordinate zobo ban positive 3 over 2. Must we bala the must we keep it to the numbers and swipe in my signs. Yeah, right. Last one. Can you complete the square? No, you can't. Why? The coefficients are 200. They are different. They need to be what? The same. So this is not the equation of a cycle. Let's look at this one. 3 squared minus 6x 6y 6y plus 3y squared plus 12x is equals to 6. Ngithi yabona ibhalo kanjani? O x no y baswaphiki into efuna kuyenza lapha umqalo wa group o x group enobani no y. So lapha ngizoqala ngobani? 3x squared plus 12x plus bani 3y squared minus 6y is equals to bani to 6. Then afuna kuyenzela, do you notice ukuthi ama-coefficient ka-x squared no-y squared anjani ayafana? So I need to divide ngalo 3 all over the equation. Uma ngidivide nga-3 ngayo yonke le equation sisala nobani? No-x squared plus 4x plus y squared minus 2y is equal to 6 divided by 3, 2. And then you need to complete the square, yeah? Complete the square there. More complete the square, open the bracket, take the x, substitute it here, take the positive, substitute it here, multiply this number 1 over 2, so no 2 squared, plus take that y, substitute it here, take the negative, substitute it here, multiply this number 1 over 2, so no 1, close the bracket, squared, is equals to 2 plus 2 squared. Ngithathe lo 2 lo nange, but sengizomenza njengala m square plus 1 times, and then simplifying that, I'm going to have x plus 2 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equals to, this is going to be 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 1 is going to be what? 7. So irradius yale equation of root 7, and then the equation of the center, the coordinate of the center, negative 2 is to positive 1. This thing here, it's one of those things that you need to practice, because you never know what is will come over and give the exam. You understand? So yeah, kulela nje futhi between ezinye yobhala ngo-5 but